winning 10 out of 10 games, scoring 39 goals, leading the Champions League and Bundesliga, and qualifying for the next round of the Cup. This is Bayern Munich, and why they won't lose this season. Kane in the number 6 position. Gnabry as centre-back and Lamar as full-back is now playing up front. You think it's random? No, it perfectly shows Bayern's positional play. After PSG's Champions League victory, it was clear how effective rotating player positions is, something Bayern has adapted perfectly. This scene shows how Bayern's positional play works. Kompany wants a lot of rotation, especially in the centre. When Kimmich drops back between the centre-backs, he creates space in his central midfield position. In this situation, Gnabry moves deeper into the 6 position and Kane moves up to the 10 role. As Pavlovic drops deeper, he opens up space behind him for Gnabry to run into. This also allows Kane to rotate further down into midfield. This pulls the opposing centre-back out of the line. Meanwhile, Olise and Diaz spread wide and tie up the fullbacks. Pavlovic sees this zone and moves into the space. Now you can see that Kane and Gnabry, who are usually forwards, and Pavlovic, who is the central midfielder, have swapped positions. That is exactly what positional play is. This scene shows Bayern are positioned high up the pitch and pressing man-to-man. This forces the opposition to play long balls, which gives Bayern possession. After winning the ball, a defensive midfielder drops back, in this case Pavlovic. Kane can drop one layer deeper, pulling the opposing centre-back with him. Now pay attention to Kane. Upamecano plays the ball deep into the defensive line. This forces the centre-back to drop back into the line to close down the centre. Harry Kane is now unmarked, as no one feels responsible for him, so he is completely free to attack. In this build-up play, Bayern overloads one side. Upamecano moves into the wide channel, Lamar pushes up. In addition, central midfielders Pavlovic and Gnabry move to the right side. Kane stays high up on the less occupied side away from the ball, and then moves into the free space created by the overload. Bayern are once again without a striker, which is why no one is defending this position. Lamar takes advantage of this, just like Pavlovic did in the previous scene, and takes Kane's position. Once again, Olise and Diaz are positioned high up near the halfway line to create space behind Kane. Lamar moves into this space, tying up Olise's opponent, who is then left unmarked. But Bayern do not play the long ball and overload the other side again. This creates the same situation on Luis Diaz's side. A 2-on-1. Gnabry takes advantage of this space and shifts the play to Chelsea's underman side. Chelsea's mid-block has to move, creating gaps and disorder. Because Kane is coming from deep, no one feels responsible for him and he remains free. Simply explained, positional play is a strategy that focuses on controlling space and possession by maintaining specific positional structures and relationships. When one player moves away from their position, another takes over. The team in possession always has the advantage of being the one taking action. The opponent must react to every run and is therefore always behind. The dynamics cause the opponent to become disorganized and gaps to appear. Harry Kane plays an important role for this playstyle at Bayern because he is a striker who works a lot for the team and can also build attacks from the back. which brings a lot of movement to the game. That was Bayern's positional play and why no one can beat them. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel